Hello.
Good evening and welcome for this Southern Derby. This is the match that we are waiting for, match number 20, and it's Palani Tuskers versus the Vijayanagara Veers. Last time these two teams met up, Vijayanagara Veers just got it exactly by a couple of points on top of Palani Tuskers. This is the today's lineup that's been panned out. A 15-point victory once again for Chora Veerans on Panchala Pride in the previous match. And also Taroba Tigers, they're losing against the Periyar Panthers by 12 points. Hampi Heroes, the defending champions, again making sure they win. And Kaziranga Rhinos still searching for their first victory. But watch out for Palani Tuskers. They are there at number 7. And where are the Vijayanagara Veers? They are there number 8. So that is a big boost for both these teams to win and go above against each other. Will the Palani Tuskers take revenge on the Vijayanagara Veers? Let's find out. Going down to Harshit to bring both the teams on the mat.
यारिया कर लीजिए कमर अपनी कस लीजिए तो चलिए बुलाया जाता है अब मैट पर दोनों ही टीमों को क्या जोश जज्बा और जुनून दिखा पाएंगे ये टीम लेट्स इनवाइट फॉर द टीम ऑफ टस्कर्स Palani Tuskers. क्या विजयी रथ पर सवार हो पाएगी ये वीरों की टीम आइए जानते हैं बुलाकर मैट पर विजयनगर वीर
Lot of similarities between these two teams, lot of similarities in the languages that is being spoken, and lot of similarities in the river that flows between these two hearts. and that is the Ponni Nadi, the Kaveri that we speak about. And also everybody says in Kannada, Nale is tomorrow. In Tamil, Nala is tomorrow. So that is how similar the languages are. As Palani Tuskers are in front of us, Ajit Kumar and Harish will be in the corners. Sanjeevi the skipper alongside Sudhakar the main raider. Both the main raiders will be helped out by Mukesh Kannan in that center position. Mugilan and Gokula Kannan actually manning the covers as Prabhakaran loses out his corner position and Harihara Sudan loses out his cover position, and of course Kalyan Raman and Vijay and Velavan come across. Kalai Arasu alongside in the substitution lines along with Samayappan, the coach of Palani Tuskers. And next to me is Radhika Reddy coming in from the Telugu line. Radhika, good evening.
Naveen, I felt you are in so much love announcing those players' names here. And yeah, I think similar stats as we see. They have played 3 matches, lost 1-1 and lost 2. So it's important for them to get back to the winning ways. And starting 7 of Vijayanagara Veers here, Manjunath and Vijay and Teju Nak will be taking up the raiding department, and the covers will be taken care of Muttanna and Shiva. Corners would be Krishna and Dharmakumar. And we have substitutions, 5 of them, but let's see if they have that chance to get there.
Yeah, sure they can. And also for the Vijayanagara Veers is coach S. Prakash, making sure he will be utilizing his resources very well. And let me tell you about the coach of Palani Tuskers. The name itself is very synonymous with all the gods. Samayappan. So it's like a god of all gods. The name suggests actually, as Vijayanagara Veers have won the toss and they say we won the court. And there we go, Shivakumar, the skipper of Vijayanagara Veers, wants the coin. Yeah, Sunil, give it back. Come on, search it deep inside. Where is it? Yeah, he got the kg of gold out. Yeah, there we go. That's a good luck. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, Sunil, as we will watch out for Sudhakar from Palani Tuskers. 32 rate points in the 3 matches that he's played, but he has to understand that he should shoulder this raiding department very sensibly, because when he gets out and goes on the bench, the team suffers.
Absolutely, he needs to choose his battles there, and Shivakumar is the defender we'll be looking for in the opposite corner. He had played 3 matches as well. He looks strong enough. So let's see, it's Raider versus defender and the Southern Derby here. So team from Tamil Nadu, Palani Tuskers, will take on Karnataka team Vijayanagara Veers.
Yeah, absolutely. S. Prakash, Kannada coach. He speaks a lot in Kannada. So Radhika, don't bother. I've got covered both the languages. I was even saying bring on Telugu and even Malayalam, it's okay. But Haryanvi, I don't get a point, get a word of it. Yeah, this is S. Prakash and this is Samayappan. Yeah, on to our right on the screen with the nice little cute French beard. Don't go with that cuteness on the French beard. He can be very detrimental. Let's get down to that countdown now. Yeah, so the first raid will happen from Palani Tuskers. I think it will be Sudhakar, Radhika, who will start the proceedings. No, it is. Is it? Yes, it is. It is Sudhakar. Sanjeevi was almost ready, the skipper, onto the midline. And in the last match Palani Tuskers played, Sudhakar suffered a lot against Lokesh Gosalia, that left corner, because he had to run in so strongly towards the running hand touches. He could not get it across from that left corner. Now he has to be really careful of Dharma as well, and in right corner is Krishna Kumar, comes back empty-handed.
Absolutely, he's one of the lead raiders with 32 raid points, and here comes a right raider. It's a left raider, in fact, Dharma Kumar. And I think in the initial stages they want to see how deep the waters are, Naveen.
Yeah, very much. And Dharma Kumar is actually a corner defender. He's coming to raid. because you do have Manjunath Kurbat, and that's a pursuit because it was a raider. He went in for that pursuit is Ajit Kumar. It was so close. Have to come back. I think they will waste a raid here, Palani Tuskers. Yes, they have to probably make a comeback. And Radhika, yes, they are definitely testing the water. But let me test your hero following skills in the Tamil film industry. There is a hero by name Ajit Kumar. You know about him?
I love him. Don't tell me.
That's a true reaction. That's a true reaction. Tala Ajit, that's what we call him. Off, and this time the Tala is taken off from the covers. Oh, a superb
1 point.
dash here. That's the first point for Palani Tuskers.
Absolutely. What a brilliant timing. First goes for the chain and the dash comes in superbly out there. So that's a synchronized effort from the defense, and there's a do-or-die raid for Harish.
Harish is supporting very nicely for Sudhakar, but he has to get it going. He does. He does. Left cover makes an error.
1 point. Palani Tuskers.
Not
Number
the
7
ones
out.
that you need from the captain of Vijayanagara Veers.
I think the anticipation of the raider was too good, Naveen. He anticipated the body language little low, so he took the advantage of the shoulders and jumped over.
Yeah, very needed that anticipation and that body language to even take the legs off from that double thigh hold that's coming across. Right, so Vijayanagara Veers still yet to open the account in this match. Teju Nayak comes across. Goes for the Dubki, does not get it right. Oh, this defense,
1 point.
especially the
Only
cover
Tuskers.
combination today, is on its peak. And it's Mugilan and Gokula Kannan coming across.
I mean, it's just not the left cover; it's also the right cover. I think the coordination is spot on for them. So they will be missing on the choices which one to send, the right or the left raider. Nothing on board for Vijayanagara Veers so far. So the bench strength is looking ahead. Let's see if one of them would get a chance if the same thing goes on for Vijayanagara Veers.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the Palani Tuskers probably might not test their bench until now, but for the Vijayanagara Veers, yes, they need to think something else. The Raiders have not been getting points and the defense making errors as Sanjeevi, the skipper of Palani Tuskers, comes across. He is also a very good support raider for Sudhakar, because whenever Sudhakar finds himself on the bench, it is Sanjeevi who's always revived him and he's brought him back. They've come out with a plan here, Radhika, especially against the Vijayanagara Veers, because last match we saw what happened. Vijayanagara Veers went by just by a couple of points, and this is Manjunath Kurbat. He comes in for his first raid. Very strong raider, goes to the toe touch, and I'll tell you what Kurbat means. Oh, goes for the back kick, and he's got his man. Look cover for
1
wanting
point.
on that
Vijayanagara Veers.
occasion.
Number 4 out.
Absolutely, first points on board here, and look at the skills. He anticipates the left defender to come behind him, so he executes a back kick. Wasn't that beautiful? So
That
that's the
was
first
very
point there.
beautiful. Yeah, I'll tell you what Kurubas actually means. They are the shepherd clan. It's a big clan in Karnataka. The big community, the Kurubas clan and the Kuruba community. Manjunath Kurubas. He comes in from there. The clan which takes care of all the herds and herds of sheep. That is what the name comes from. And also, you know what? There's a famous dialogue in Kannada. Before that, there's an error in the
2
defense
points.
now for the first time, and Palani
Number
Tuskers
10
is
and
then.
6 out.
I think the raid before this one, the left cover went out. I think there's the coordination missing, Naveen. The covers are so strong in there. Once one of the covers gone, they all they're all everywhere. And there's a do-or-die raid.
Absolutely. Again the same error. Again
1 point.
Sudhakar.
Palani
He's
Tuskers.
very agile.
Number 7
Why
out.
is the defense taking all the pressure? It had to be Sudhakar. Again, Radhika, it's the captain, Yuva Kumar.
Absolutely, similar skill executed, and this is the raider we would love to watch him. But this is against the setup of 5. So let's see, they are trying to shuffle the defense here and there. But a quick footwork raider, Naveen, they can shuffle any kind of defense setup.
Very much. But this time the ankle hold That footwork was managed
One
well.
out.
And that
1 point.
ankle hold coming
Palani
in very
Tuskers.
strong from Mugilan. He was the left cover, but that time playing on the left corner.
Brilliant timing and the coordination between the corners, I say. Right on time, he leaves the hand of the supporter and gets on, pounces on. And this is Mukesh Kannan here. No bonus available and goes for the running hand touch and uses the lobby to perfection to control his team.
Very
1
much,
point.
very much.
Palani Tuskers.
And Mukesh
Number
Kannan, for the
60
first
out.
time that he's raiding in this match, gets his running hand touch on that left corner. Very slow on that occasion, Dharma, in going back. I was just talking about that Kuruba dialogue, which is very, very famous. As Manjunath Kurubas is now sitting on the bench, this is a perfect time to tell it. Because the dialogue goes as Kuntre Kurba Nintre Kirba. Means, if I sit, I become a Kuruba. If I'm silent, I'm like a small little child. And if I stand up, I become very violent. That's what it is. So now he is sitting. He has to stand up to the occasion very soon.
Absolutely. They need to and a quick Percy attempt. The Percy attempts can be done only if it's an empty raid, remember. So that's a smart move coming in from the corner defenders. That's the skill they need to have. They need to be quick on the feet. They need to understand if the raider is going empty-handed. He attempts that and to make sure he is done a legal raid, crosses the box line.
1 point. Palani Tuskers. Number 5 out.
And they really want that review going. It was very, very quick by Harish. What's this? Where is the toe? Oh, right. Is there a toe touch? He was saying, no, I haven't got it.
Palani Tuskers. Vijayanagara
No,
Veers.
Vijayanagara Veers,
Captain,
yeah.
come here. What is your challenge? Okay, go back. TV umpire. Vijayanagara Veers challenge. No touch point. Our decision. Touch point. 1 point. Palani Tuskers. Please review.
Naveen,
Okay.
look at the innocence of them. They also say the raider is safe because he illegally crossed the
Yeah.
box line,
Box line.
but he is not out. That's what he claims.
Review unsuccessful. 1 point. Palani Tuskers. Number 7 out.
Oh, right. Right. They've
Vijayanagara
lost the
Veers.
review now. Vijayanagar Veers
No more
need to
review.
play this first half without a review. Prakash is not happy. Yeah.
8.
He understands the importance of this. Now this is Teju Nayak. He's a very, very strong lad. I love the way he's built actually, Radhika. There, strong toe touch. And he says where? Ajit Kumar asks where? And the umpire also agrees with him. Super tackle
Absolutely.
situation now.
Yeah, no review option available, so they can't even claim for it. And a super tackle, it's a right to raider. Let's see if any defenders will pounce and get those are super tackle points. Nothing at all. The momentum of the raider was too much into the
1
midline.
point. Palani Tuskers. Number 11
Yeah,
out.
too much. And why? Why do you have to attempt that? You are unbalanced. You yourself don't know
Wait,
where the
wait.
foundation is. And you're going in for the defender.
Wait.
As a defender, you need to have a proper foundation to attack the raider. Does not get it. And Teju Nayak comes in for a do-or-die raid. I like his physique, the way he's built himself, because that needs a lot of discipline in life to make it happen. Now he needs to show a lot of courage and discipline together in this do-or-die raid. And once again, the cover combination comes across.
1
It is
point. Palani
unbreakable
Tuskers.
today, the cover combination.
Eight.
Strong covers. That's the all out. They're
One
all
point,
ready
2, 3
for
points.
the
Palani
Vijayanagara
Tuskers.
Veers.
Vijayanagara Veers,
It is
all out.
not a very good start. Palani Tuskers have inflicted that all
All
out
in.
within the first 10 minutes of this match, Radhika. This is going to get tougher and tougher if Vijayanagara Veers do not understand how to break that cover combination of Gokula Kannan and Mugilan.
Absolutely, the defense is faltering, no doubt, but the Raiders need to step up. Again, it's all in. This is Manjunath here, and lucky. He was so quick in escaping for that ankle hold, and he gets that.
1 point. Vijayanagara Veers.
Much
Number
needed.
6 out.
Much needed touch point and a raid point as well, because he knows that the team is really in need of such things, and he needs to keep on doing this. If not, the Palani Tuskers will run away with this. Now Sudhakar does not get his hands on that left corner. He is a left raider, but does not attack the right corner more. He goes in for those bonuses in front of the right in position and then has that running touch. And there we go. There we go. As I was saying, that he only
1
attempts that
point. Palani
toe touches very
Tuskers.
quickly.
Number
This
14
time gets
out.
the right corner.
Yeah, brilliant toe touch. That was so swift. But then, Naveen, what I say is, if you become predictable going forward, if you don't put up more skills, it would be difficult. You would be predictable, and the people would be, trying to escape from your skills, though.
Yeah, absolutely. Sudhakar is little predictable on those lines, and that is why Lokesh Gosalia had him every single time. Oh, what is this cover combination
Right
today
out.
for the Palani
1
Tuskers?
point. Palani
Gokula Kannan
Tuskers.
and Mugilan, they have come out with a proper plan.
Wait.
Absolutely, the timing, the anticipation,
Right.
where the next feet of the raider falls in, that's a correct assumption the defenders are making here. Again, down to 5. Sanjeevi comes in.
Yeah, he needs to just keep it together because he is a very thinking captain and a raider. He will not do anything silly because he knows it's a big lead. So you do not have to worry or bother at all. It's all down to Manjunath Kurbas and Teju Nayak to get those raid points. Teju Nayak comes across. Now to break that cover combination, they have to understand one thing. They can't go deep inside towards the left corner. And this jib angle gives us a very clear indication of the high line defense that's been played by the cover combination. And every time we see cover is actually a bait for the corner to attack. But today, the
Red.
bait itself has come back and attacked the Raiders.
Absolutely. In that case, the raiders need to, run in a C direction so that the angle won't be perfect for the covers. So that's what they need to understand, the raiders especially. And Sanjeevi comes in and
Whoa.
he would have gone for a
1
backward, but
point.
half-hearted.
Palani Tuskers. Number 7 out.
Yeah, very wrong move, Shivakumar. The captain, he should have understood that the
Right.
defense is not set at all. And you need to understand when it is not set, don't go in for those hasty advanced tackles. And now Manjunath Kurbas comes in. I'll tell you what, Radhika. Oh, that's a surprise attack from the right
Right
end.
out.
That's very surprising. Sanjeevi, the
point.
skipper,
Palani Tuskers.
puts in that surprise attack, a double ankle hold.
Man,
Right.
what a beautiful presence of mind was that. They try to anticipate every single time they come for the raid. They try to attempt, see how their footwork is, and next time they get a chance, they get onto it. Now I say it's a super tackle opportunity, but then they need to hold on here because they need to pace the game of this. The game pace should be controlled here, Naveen, because
Yeah,
if
very
the
much.
score difference goes faster, it would be difficult to come back.
Absolutely. See now I'll tell you what. Teju should just go for the bonus attempts. And I'll tell you the cover combination are so much in tune with Lord Krishna. I'll tell you what. Mugilan is another name of Lord Krishna and Gokula Kannan. And Sanjeevi is not giving a breather. Teju Nayak has to go out
1
now.
point. Palani Tuskers. Number 12 out.
Absolutely. Look at that. The speed in which, I think kind of a deceptive move. They thought it would be an empty raid. The raider would go back, but then he accelerates and goes for the attempt.
And you know what? After the all out for the Vijayanagara Veers, only Manjunath Kurbas got that one running hand touch. That's it. After that, there is no points at all to speak for. What is happening with Vijayanagara Veers? This is a very different Vijayanagara Veers we are watching. And Muthanna needs to understand. He should not commit errors. Once again, he goes for that advanced hasty tackle. No plan whatsoever. Sudhakar gets another point.
Right.
All credits to the raider who, right on time anticipates what to do. The next step is and do the raid and the solo ranger there. He needs to first attempt for the bonus and then do the remaining attacking. Otherwise, they would not end up giving the bonus to him again.
Yeah, very much. They won't. And Dharma is also a defender, Radhika. This is not a raider at all, and that shows in the way his footwork was being seen.
1+2,
And once again, now that cover combination attacks from the left also. Mugilan comes across now.
All in.
That was a quick one, a frontal block. and the remaining done by the rest of the team. And that's a quick all-out came in after the first one. As you say, just 1 point accumulated up the first all-out. That's not a
Substitution.
good sign for Vijayanagara
Vijayanagara
Veers here.
Veers.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's very, very wrong-footed
Wait.
start for Prakash and his team. And that's why he
14
has to,
out,
rather he's been
16 in.
forced to change everybody.
Wait.
There are 3 substitutions happening. Right, so
11
Teju
out,
Nayak goes
16
out,
in.
Muttanna goes out. And also,
12
yeah,
out, 4 in.
yes, referee Saab, even we are feeling the pressure of it. Yeah, right. What is that?
14 out,
That
3
is
in.
how the substitutions will be made sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Right,
sure,
I think that is
because,
okay, Prakash sir. We will not watch it more. Don't worry. Open it up.
Right.
Open it
Now,
up.
what
Yeah, thank
happens
you.
is, Naveen, unless it's in a half time or whatever time, you just have 5 substitutions to take. So you need to use them wisely too.
Yeah. And look at the way he closed this book so quickly. We were just thinking who came in and who went out. 3 substitutions. I'm sure it's the right decisions that's coming in. Let's see. No!
Number 4.
Sukesh from that right cover. He
2
was
points.
substituted in.
Palani Tuskers,
And
number 4
still
and
it
16
does
out.
not make any difference.
Multiple points awarded here. Look at that. Too late in the game. Too late in the game. The timing wasn't perfect at all. At least the Raiders should step up now. Manjunath.
Yeah,
First,
very much. They
I'm not
need to.
sure why these Raiders not going for the bonus. They need to do such bonus attempts every single raid possible.
Bonus point. Vijayanagara Veers.
Yeah, he heard you. He heard you right. Yeah, he's got that bonus, and only Manjunath Kurbas is getting some points. That's it. And whatever the substitution happened, that did not work. I'll tell you what. Vijayanagar Veers needs to understand that the defense is not working. They need to stop attacking the Raider. It's a 5 defense, so no bonus. Stay back. Stay back. That's it. Please stay back. No running hand touch. Mukesh once again goes deep inside
1 point.
and gets the
Palani
captain
Tuskers,
Shivakumar.
number
What is
7
happening?
out.
They're looking very clueless, the Kannada boys.
I think he was way lazy to go back, Naveen. I think maybe that's not his position, or the rhythm is not right. This is again Manjunath. He is the only one, I think. He goes for the totals, but then I really wish he goes. But then people, the defense is not allowing him to get in because there's a wide chain. If you look at that corner to cover.
Yeah, there is a wide chain, and also the man standing in the center is also trying to get inside the chain. And Mugilan was standing in the center. He's generally a cover
Time
defender,
out.
stands in the
Only
center
Tuskers.
and allows that trap to happen. Now, this is a very, very good point that the coaches wants to talk to their lads. Let's listen in.
அடி நல்லா கிடைச்சா புடி இல்லைன்னா கம்முன்னு விட்டுரு ஒன்று யாருன்னா ஏறிட்டு போயிட்டு போகிறான்
Okay, right.
ಯೂನಿಯನ್ ಕಾರ್ನರ್ ಆಡು ಯೂನಿಯನ್ ಕಾರ್ನರ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ನೀನು ಇವನು ಸೆಂಟ್ರ್ ಆಡು ಇವರಿಬ್ಬರನ್ನ ಕಾರ್ನರ್ ಬಿಟ್ಬಿಡು ಹೊಡೆಯೋಕ್ಕೆ
Okay.
ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು ಹೋಗೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ನೇನು ಕಾಡ್ತೀಯ ಮನೆಗೆ ಹೋಗೋದು ನೀನು ಕವರ್
Oh God, that's a very, very strong word that coming from Mr. Prakash. He says, leave both the corners to the defenders and be in the center and go for the attack. And I think the player said, no, I might not be able to do it. You know what the coach said? Go home if you can't do it. That's what it meant.
I mean, that's not the attitude of the player. When you are put in,
Yeah.
just fight. When you are put in the war, just go for it.
Yeah, that's it. Go for the fight.
1 point. Palani Tuskers, number 60 out.
Only 1 point. Sanjeevi is not happy. He says he wants more. Let's watch what happened. Comes across for a block. Again a hasty tackle. Not convincing by Dharma. This time from the right corner. He's got 1 point. They want 2. They want 2. Palani Tuskers want to review for 2. And you know what Sami Appan said? He just said, Vanda adi varakati pudi. All of that means if he comes in very clear, very closer to you when you go to raid, then only go attack the defender. If they come in, just see the angles and tackle the raider. That's it. He kept it very, very simple.
TV umpire. Palani Tuskers challenge 2 points. Our decision 1 point. Please review.
Yeah. Radhika, your call. I thought it's 1.
Yeah, I thought it was the 2, Naveen, because I think number 3 was very much in contact. That's what I feel from here. But then maybe the other angle should give us more clarity.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, should be on that clarity wise. It's Mohammad Sinan in question. Dharma for sure is gone, and Mohammad Sinan is probably in question. And we've got some spectators also coming in for the Southern Derby. And why not? Every single time in whatever sport the two clash upon, it brings in a lot of eyeballs, and also just put in a mix of Andhra or
And
Telangana into the mix.
Naveen,
And
I'll
that
ask
makes it
you whether the spectators would flag for Palani
Review
Tuskers from the Tamil
unsuccessful.
Nadu.
1 point. Palani Tuskers.
as we said, it's 1 point. But I'll tell you
Mr.
what,
Captain, no more
Puducherry
review.
is a union territory. Whoever wins, let them fly for them.
But then the language spoken, what do you say about it?
Right.
Yeah, language is all Tamil. Language is all Tamil for Puducherry, and I generally, feel very at home in Puducherry or anywhere in Tamil Nadu because it's what it is. So that is why at home, because mom is at home, and yeah, right. Well, something's happening here, and dad is from Kannada, mom is
1
Tamilian.
point.
I'm okay
Vijayanagara
wherever I am,
Veers. Number
and
6
there
out.
Vijayanagar Veer gets a point.
Finally, after such a long wait, they get one touch point here. That's a running hand touch on the right corner. So
Yeah.
Ajit, Harish, in fact, that needs to be, warming up the bench for some time. And Sudhakar here, 1 versus 4. Will they hold on to, these 4 defenders? It's so tough because he got into the lobby. That shows the confidence of the raider. He was so quick in those
1
running hand
point.
touches.
Palani Tuskers. Number 4
Yeah,
out.
see, we said the defense should stand back. They are standing back, but they don't have a plan to go back in time. Sudhakar is too quick for this defense. And Vijayanagar Veers haven't got a single tackle point in the entire first half, under a minute in the first half, as Vijay Rangappa comes along. And it's not the defense that you really want to have, isn't it? It's that first half break where Prakash needs to keep up the spirit of the boys, needs to talk to them a lot. All right, he did not touch it. He did not touch it on that pursuit. He's hurt his ankle as well. He's hurt his, I think, the little toe finger.
This is Ajit Kumar, and they already started their strategies here. 20 points lead is what they are looking for in the first half, 20 minutes. So they have taken it all the way. I think the defense was spot on, and the Raiders contributed too good.
Substitution.
Yeah, very much.
Vijayanagara Veers.
Yeah, they need a substitution there. Something really went wrong
5 out.
with
8
that
18.
Vijay Rangappa's raid. He was not comfortable at all. Anand Dogre comes along. He must be a Kannada supporter. No wonder he's really feeling the pain of it. Yeah, that's it. Half time. 20-point lead for the Palani Tuskers. And somewhere, if you ask me, Radhika, where do I support? I always say whoever wins. That's what happens with me every single time. Because whether it's Tamil Nadu or Karnataka, I belong to both. So that's okay with me. As a 20-point lead for Palani Tuskers, 0 tackle points for Vijayanagara Veers. They have to come back in the second half very strong, only with the tackle points. Can they do this? We'll find out. Stick on with us. Welcome back, everybody. Zero tackle points for the Vijayanagara Veers, but Palani Tuskers, Gokula Kannan has been on a mission. The man on a mission here. He's got already 4 tackle points with the very, very good support of Mugilan. Right cover, getting such a good support from the left cover. He goes for the upper body and the left cover comes for the lower body. There. Every time. Very, very identical tackles. And as a raider, you need to get this sorted very, very soon. It's not different strategies that they are, utilizing to make the attack very successful. As Madhu Kaverappa now comes in, the man from Coorg, the land where Kaveri is born, Talakaveri, for the Ponni Nadi that's called in Tamil. He needs to understand, he needs to get a lot of water in the raid points, Radhika, for sure.
What I think, the strategy for, Palani Tuskers is
1
Vijayanagara
point.
Veers, in
Palani
fact.
Tuskers. 88 number out.
I think they need to rotate the raiders more now. Manjunath was good, okay. Vijay Rangappa. I think they need to rotate these two, and the defense is definitely struggling, so they need to put up more raiders than the defenders, I think. At least
Yeah, that's a good strategy. Yeah, that's a very good strategy. But what happens? There, he's got the bonus and also the touch point. Only Manjunath Kurbas is fighting against the Palani Tuskers. The bonus +1. And there, Ajit Kumar does not get the angle and the ankle right. And now, super tackle situation. This is a very big opportunity now. They have to understand, they need to push the Palani Tuskers for a do-or-die raid. I don't think so, Radhika. I think only one do-or-die raid for the Palani Tuskers in the entire first half. That's what happened. What is Sudhakar asking?
No, what I'll say is, if Palani Tuskers would like to push them for do-or-die raids and
1
all,
point.
there
Tuskers.
are no
Number 3
defenders
out.
in Vijayanagara Veers at all.
Yeah. Hey, what's this? What's this? It was a shocker schoolboy effort
He was
by
caught napping.
Mohammad Sinan.
I mean, being so alert on the court is so important. You just can't give up before it's done.
Yeah, very much. Manjunath Kurbas, as we again say, he's
One
the
point.
only lone
Vijayanagara
warrior.
Veers.
He's the
Number
only
10
lone
out.
fighter. And he's taken off Gokula Kandan this time. A strong right cover. Why he was not successful, Radhika? Because Mugilan did not come for the support. Watch that. Mugilan was nowhere near Gokula Kandan. They need to understand such things and fight back very, very soon. Leave him alone, guys. Leave him alone. Manjunath Kurbas of all. The only man who was getting the raid points puts in a hasty ankle hold.
1 point.
What's happening?
Palani Tuskers.
Now,
69
what
number
happens,
out.
the mindset of the players when it's a super tackle, they eye on those 2 points rather than those skills. That's the mistake, I think. If you're efficient
very
enough
much.
only, then you go and attack. Otherwise, you just keep quiet.
Yeah, rightly said. Very rightly said. Even as a raider, Manjunath Kurbas did not have any work in even going near Sudhakar's area. Shivakumar, the skipper, goes back empty-handed. Only 2 men on court. Already 2 all-outs. They have to understand. Just have the game slowed down. Get in some empty raids. Force the Palani Tuskers for empty raids. No! They're not going back in time. Harish once again gets his running and touch.
1 point. Palani Tuskers. 16 number out.
That's an easy one. Why was he
very
in
much.
the hugging position there? He was not in the right angle and he was not ready to escape from there. And there's a solo ranger now, Shivakumar. I mean, if it's a last raider also, the defense of Palani Tuskers not allowing a bonus there. And
Yeah.
this time they did.
Yeah. Because it's the captain! Can he make it happen? Yes. How many? They're counting, man. That's the first time we have seen Palani Tuskers defense falter like that. It's a super raid. Bonus +2, is it? Yes, it's a super raid by the captain of Vijayanagara Veers. Much needed oxygen for the breathing.
I think the right cover would have been much more quicker. And
Yeah.
again, a super tackle opportunity. So this is the right time and
Whoa.
they do it. And this is the first tackle points, Naveed.
Still on! The whistle goes now there, Radhika. Unbelievable. Sanjeevi gets the all out. Oh my God. It's a super raid. because he's got 3 touch points on that super tackle. Watch what happens. There, the block is fine. Legs not taken care of. Then goes back. Then hands let alone. There you go. Tries for it. Pushes his power through and gets it across. Unbelievable this is. It is as if it is in the mouth but you can't swallow it. That is what it is for Vijayanagara Veers today and tackles.
The intent of the raider was so good, Naveen. You know, he didn't want to give those first tackle points on his name to the opponent.
Oh my God. Now what can you do if the team is so good? We say hashtag Aage ka Rasta, but I am not finding any Rasta for the Vijayanagara Veers. I probably stick with my mother than dad. I probably go with Tamil. Radhika, I think that's a safe option for me.
I think I would stand for the people who are losing there. So maybe
Oh,
I'll
so
stand
sweet.
for you. Karnataka, is it?
Oh, so sweet.
I
But I'm
think,
saying,
I think those are the ones who need some push, right?
yeah, absolutely.
Bonus
No,
point. Palani Tuskers.
I'm always a guy who always thinks for the team which is trailing behind. But trailing by such a big margin, 3 all outs, and getting tackled like this once again in the cover combination.
One
Oh, that is very, very
Tuskers.
deadly. How can you break this? Once again, Gokula Kannan.
Absolutely. They need to find a solution before it's too late, Naveen.
Oh, it's already too late,
Again,
I feel.
Yet again. I mean, I said too late in the tournament.
Number 4 out.
This is
Very, very
though.
late. Yeah, very late. He comes across his Sukesh. No, that's not what you want to do outside the block line. Right, Madhu Kaverappa. Can he do something? Bring back some raid points. Much needed. And the defense,
And
of
in
course,
general,
is
Naveen,
totally shattered.
Yeah, in general, I mean, you know, the Karnataka state has a lot of raiders than the defenders,
Yeah.
and the Tamil Nadu state has a lot of defenders than the raiders in
Yeah.
general. You know, take it to the national level or anywhere. You know, that's
Yeah.
what I've been seeing since the time I've been playing, and it's the same story. I think it's something to do with the food habits or the climate or the, you know, the posture of the bodies there. They
Yeah,
pick up
yeah.
such skills.
Yeah, maybe. See, that's a very interesting point you brought across.
Palani Tuskers.
Yeah,
60
generally,
number out.
comparatively a colder place, Karnataka than Tamil Nadu. You don't find much of humidity anywhere across. Yes, there is scorching heat in the top north, where very closer to Andhra, where Bellary and Belagavi, Bagalkot comes across. But apart from that, there is no big humidity factor which actually burns your sweat out. So probably you're more likely to go ahead and raid even more and attack even more. And this time,
Vijayanagara
finally,
Veers, number
speak
10
about the
out.
weather. And Mohammad Sinan gets 1 point for Vijayanagara Veers.
Yeah, I think the running towards the midline was quick. So that fraction of second helped him, but then they will still rectify from that mistake that they have made. This is Mukesh Kanania, 1 versus 5, and a backtracking skills, and the raider is out.
Beautiful.
Is that a
Beautiful.
first tackle
1
point?
point. Vijayanagara
Yes,
Veers.
beautiful. That's the first tackle point, and that's coming from a raider. Manjunath Kurubas comes in for the dash and dashes him away. And I could hear what the player said behind him. Hodiyo ache avna. That means push him outside. And that's what happened. That's really nice. But I'll tell you what, in Tamil Nadu is always a little more of humid place. Say maybe Chennai, Tirunelveli, Madurai, and you just go a little more down south, where Tiruvallur and places like Tirunelveli, it's got that humid factor, it's got that hot factor in and around. So probably you're not too, going for the raids and sweating it out even more, probably standing in the defense and getting all your points. Yeah, nicely put across. Maybe a climate factor
And,
also.
same is the case with Iranian players. A lot of Iranian
Yeah.
players are defenders. You hardly see any raiders there. So I think
Yeah.
the climate
Bonus point.
definitely
Palani Tuskers.
helps them picking up the skills.
Yeah, absolutely. Iran again is a very, very hot and humid place. Yes, why not? That's a good scientific and geographical climatic change that we have brought in Kabaddi. Now Madhu Kavarappa has been pinned down. Strong ankle hold. Sanjeevi this time, the skipper,
Palani Tuskers.
gets him, and Swami Appan is happy.
Perfect anticipation when the raider runs blind from corner to corner. That's where the brakes put on by a surprise tackle. So you need
Yeah.
to check on all the players, all the defenders, which position they're standing and how their footwork is. You know, if you look at
Very
the
much.
cover, now he will only go for the dash because the position is not, he's not facing the raider. He's standing parallel to the raider. So when he goes deep in, he might go for a running dash. So that's the position you need to check at when
1
you're a
point.
raider.
Palani Tuskers.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, there is no
Number 4
coordination.
out.
That was a very nice example of how the defense of Vijayanagara Veers have struggled. See, why do you leave the chain? Why do you leave the chain? Just because of that. This is what you need to have. The chain is very, very important. And that is what it is. The Kabaddi name itself comes out of that name, Kai Pidi. Orthar Kaya, Orthar Pudichikanga. That's what we say always. So that means you hold each other's hand. And Vijayanagara Veers haven't done it.
Finally, will he get one?
No.
Nothing given. He claims for the bonus, but he didn't get that too. I think it's too late in the game now. In 10 minutes, 9 minutes remaining, but then the score difference is vast enough.
Yeah, very, very much. Very, very much. And still are probably the only factor where we can speak about the Aage Karasta for Vijayanagara Veers is you need to just play with the defense of 4 or 5 and stop attacking the Raiders. And it's not the advanced tackles that has hurt the Vijayanagara Veers. It's the Raiders who come to them. It's Sudhakar, Sanjeevi, and even sometimes Harish in the pursuit. There, ankle hold. That's a message has been sent across
1
by
point.
Ajit Kumar.
Palani Tuskers.
And it's the story that has been continuing in the wrong direction for Vijayanagara Veers.
Now look at this, Naveen. You know, he just
Yeah.
firstly he fakes it as if he's going
Yeah.
for a kick or whatever. Then he left the defender there that he'll execute something there. So that's
Yeah.
what is the mistake. You need to be spot on when you have to, you know, just try and attack right on spot rather than just giving them clues.
Yeah, very much. He gave a big clue, and now Sudhakar says, "Yes, I can swear on the mat. You're gone, my friend." Suhas was in contention. Sudhakar never swears on the mat. This time he's done it. Referee is not awarded. I think Palani Tuskers need a review. Sunil comes across there. What? Oh, that's a strong toe touch.
The toe
That's
touch,
a big
yeah.
toe touch there.
And
I somehow like when these two teams meet up, you know, because I'll tell you what, he's asking ennachi. Probably Suhas didn't understand what he's trying to ask. He's saying, okay, I've got
maybe
you, I've got your touch. He says, swear on the mat. He says, yes, I will. He does it. Given the point to Sudhakar. And Suhas, please don't even review this. It's a strong and a big toe touch. Yeah, there we go.
That's a good judgment and a super tackle opportunity. They have missed it. I mean, they have missed it every time though. But this is Manjunath. Will he revive and a running bonus attempt? But make sure the rear foot was in the air. He is just checking with the other defender there to see for a confirmation. But then that also brings in the doubt of a referee now.
Yeah,
If you check in
absolutely.
twice, you know,
Correct.
the referee
Correct.
will also be, you know, in doubt whether it's done or not.
Correct. Very much. Now running attacks again. They are not retrieving back in time.
1 point.
Once again,
Palani Tuskers.
Shivakumar, the
Number 7
captain,
out.
is been attacked by Sudhakar.
As a long
Second
reach takes the
time out.
advantage and the last player yet again. And will that be the fourth all-out points taken by Palani
yeah.
Tuskers?
Almost there. And what will Prakash speak to even Manjunath Kurubas is not even coming around. He's not even coming around because it's just one man left in the strategic timeout. It's all Sami Appan. Can we go to Sami Appan and listen what he's trying to say? He's probably planning where can we go have some nice dinner. Yeah.
ஆமாம் ஆமாம் போனஸ் யாருன்னா ஏறிட்டு போயிட்டு போகிறான் விடு அவன். நல்ல மேலே குத்தலாம் நீ அங்கே வந்துடுறான்ல, நல்லா மேலே வந்தானா குத்து.
அவ்வளோதான். வெரி சிம்பிள். மேலே ஏறினா ஏறிட்டு போட்ட விடு. The Veers, if he's coming too deep in, let him come in. Because he's the last man standing. If he got the bonus, let him take it. ஆனா ரொம்ப உள்ள வந்தா நீ குத்து. Means he said to the right corner. If he's too deep, don't let him go. Punch him. Probably tackle him. Kuttu in Tamil means punch. I just translated literally. But yeah, we'll put it across in a nice way saying tackle him. Okay, let's see what happens.
Last player, I think he should first attempt for the bonus. As we say, he's good at that. So first attempt for the bonus. But the coach says, yeah, I think bonus should be awarded there.
Yeah. Now, goes into the lobby. Without a touch, Manjunath Kurbas has been self-out.
2, 3 points.
Oh my
Palani
God,
Tuskers.
what? That is the fourth all-out for Vijayanagara Veers. Very, very dismal performance.
All in.
And you know what it does when the referee says all in, it's kind of a shameful thing for the team, Naveen. You know, it feels like an assault for the players. You know, come get back in. You try your opportunity.
Yeah, I know.
4 out, 14 in.
I know, you're already facing a lot of music. Now it's time to face some rock band. That's what it feels like. And rock band just banging on your head. Oh my God. Right. Now Vijayanagara Veers. I just don't like the body language. It's okay, guys. Come on. Put up a fight. It's just kabaddi. It's not your final examination, and it's definitely not mathematics paper to be so sad and dull about. Come on, put up some fight.
And they need to get the team right. Oh, what a beautiful dash.
2 points.
does.
Palani Tuskers.
Oh,
God,
but
that was too late.
Number 3 and 8 out.
all right. It was very beautiful to watch. Anand Dogre is brought back onto that left corner, goes in, and Mohammad Sinan was there in the dash. Yeah, he was just clueless. Already Mukesh had crossed the midline. What's the decision? They want the review, is it? Yes, they want the review, Vijayanagara Veers. Very interesting. Yeah, Manjunath Kurbas
Vijayanagara Veers.
will just come in and say that it's Raider out.
Raider out. Okay, go back. TV umpire. Vijayanagara Veers challenge. Raider out. Our decision. Raiders have 2 points. Please review.
Yeah, it looked like a good dash from the top angle jib camera view. Let's watch this. He's got the running hat touch on Anand Dogre. Mohammad Sinan comes in, has a proper angle of dash. Radhika, I think he's gone outside the lobby and touched the midline.
Maybe, you know, the live one was much better angle.
Yeah, this one.
He was in the air. He was in the air, Naveen. But then the defender anti-cross, we need to check on that as well.
No, he did not, because we saw the face of Mohammad Sinan. It was looking like an innocent boy begging for a chocolate. There, he's in the air for sure. And then the hands are coming from outside the lobby. That's a no-no. That's a big no-no in kabaddi.
Again.
And to get that first tackle point, imagine how much of a struggle Vijayanagara Veers are putting it
Review
under.
successful.
Finally,
Raider out.
finally the first
Vijayanagara
tackle
Veers.
point comes in for the Vijayanagara Veers. And
Vijayanagara
via a
Veers,
review.
your review.
I think it's a second tackle point. Manjunath
Oh yeah.
Kurbas has one before, and this is the second one finally.
Oh yes. Oh yes. That's a second tackle point, and once again, Manjunath Kurbas comes along. The man who just put in that first tackle point, also a very good raider. This time he's been pinned down. Ajit Kumar says,
1 point.
no,
Palani
never.
Tuskers.
And my ankle holds can be very strong. He's begging for that bonus. No, he does not get that. What? Come on, don't go for a review on a bonus, guys. Vijayanagara Veers, you might need it. This is unbelievable.
Vijayanagara Veers captain, come here. What is your challenge? Okay, go back.
Radhika, are you a fan of
TV
this?
umpire.
I am generally
Vijayanagara
not.
Veers challenge. Bonus point. Our decision.
I know. If you're
Raider
going
out.
neck and
No
neck,
bonus
that
point.
would have been a
Please
choice,
review.
Naveen. But
Yeah.
you're nowhere close. You're nowhere close. So when to take a review, for what you need to take a review, you know, you should have an understanding.
Yeah, and also it's not a do or die raid.
On the line, on the line,
Yeah, on the
on the
line.
line.
Yes,
That was
on the line. And in the last match, I had this bad habit of saying we have so many times told that, isn't it? Oh, he's cutting the black line. That's what we've been used to saying.
Review
Because
unsuccessful.
black line
No
is
bonus
bonus line for
point.
us, isn't it?
Red round.
Now there
1
is no
point.
black
Palani
line.
Tuskers.
It is just a white line, and review
No
is
bonus.
unsuccessful. Gone. He was cutting the bonus line into half. You cannot cut the line. You need to plant it across.
Substitution.
There.
Vijayanagara
He's
Veers.
cutting it like a cake.
he goes deep in, and that was a good ankle hold
7
coming in
out.
from the
12
left corner.
in.
Ajit there.
3
A
out.
lot of substitutions are happening, but then nobody
11
turns
in.
lucky for Vijayanagara Veers today.
Yeah, apart from the coach, everybody's played. Only the coach sub. Yeah, he just has to get inside. That's the only difference. Right, now, let's see if they can put a fight across Vijayanagar Veers. We have this hashtag Aage Ka Rasta, but where is the Rasta? That's the problem with me. Because I always tend to support the team which is trailing behind, trying to give them ideas. Probably, for people watching, how can a team which is trailing behind can come back into a game so that the match becomes very, very exciting and it goes down all the way to that 40th minute for the fight. And Vijayanagar Veers have also let me down.
1 point. Vijayanagara Veers.
Yes,
Number 8
single-handed
out.
ankle hold. I think that was a way too advanced for Ajit Kumar to execute that.
Yeah, very much. Way too advanced. And also, I'll tell you what, all the raiders, probably whoever's raided today, along with Sudhakar, Harish, everybody's got what?
1
Oh!
point. Vijayanagara
Wow!
Veers.
Is that Manjunath Purbas again? Yes, he is. And Palani Tuskers will say, okay, listen, we will give you our green jacket, come and play in our team. You are the only fighter who's fighting it hard.
That was a surprise tackle coming in from the right end. A good one, and he gets deep in,
Whoa.
but into the arms of rest of the defense.
Red round.
I
1
was just
point.
joking there,
Palani
Manjunath
Tuskers.
Purbas. It's not that you need to go join the team like that. It's a proper big, it's a proper big bear hug that he's given to Sudhakar. Look at that. Manjunath Purbas on that occasion was just found into the arms of Sudhakar. A lot of magical sprays. That's also a lot of
Substitution. Palani
lot of
Tuskers.
pain-killing sprays that comes across as Mugilan finally gets a break and goes back. Harihara Sudan
4
comes on.
out. 2 in.
That's another big surprise. He's also a very good defender. Mugilan has done well along with Gokula Kannan.
Red.
And I'll tell you what, all these
Red.
other names of Lord Krishna are playing for the team from the Murugan birthplace, which is Palani. Palani is the birthplace of Muruga. Right.
And 3.5 minutes game.
Whoa.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Both tackles.
1 point. Vijayanagara Veers.
Yeah. I'll tell you, even in this tackle, Radhika, he's not confident. Why do you want to change your mind? Look at that. 1, 2, and then the third time he goes for the dash. It's Krishna Kumar. Why don't you decide and go full blown? Go all out onto your dashes. Whoa. Teju
1
Nayak
point.
showing some acrobatic
Vijayanagara
skills.
Veers.
He's
Number
got a
10
point.
out.
Finally, the clock is ticking for Vijayanagara Veers. Consecutive points in raiding and defense. That's a quicker turn from the raider.
It was quick, and also the ankle hold going wrong for the first time for Gokula Kannan. He just wants to join Mugilan on the bench and ask him, how is your shoulder? Probably the only partner who's really helped him so much in getting his high five. Now Sudhakar. Yeah, let him take the bonus, guys. Don't give him points in heat. It's already a 30-point difference. We already have a record of Kaziranga Rhinos losing by 40 points against the Chola Veerans. What a match that would have been.
60-20 was that.
Yeah. What a match that would have been. And I'm just hoping and praying Vijayanagar Veers don't replicate it. They are on the verge of doing it. What a block
1 point.
again.
Palani
It's
Tuskers.
so close to the midline.
Absolutely. The block was so strong enough. When you block it, Naveen, you have to have your stance right. Only then you won't be shaking. And it's Sanjeev here, so quick. He attempts and he's not going to the corner. He's just cutting in the middle
One
So that's the
point.
advantage of the
Palani
Raiders doing that.
Tuskers. 69
Yeah, and
number out.
also Majrat Kurbas just trying to put out another surprise tackle. Doesn't come across. Idea was right, but Sanjeevi expected that. He expected and took his legs away. Very easily done. All I'm just saying is don't make it 60-40, or rather, correction, don't make it a 40-point difference. 60-20 was the worst record sent by Kaziranga Rhinos against the Chola Veerans. Just imagine what Chola Veerans would be feeling. Finally, Anand Dogre, a defender,
One
gets a raid point.
Vijayanagara Veers. Number 12 out.
A surprise tackle, but then that did not work. He understands he has made a mistake. So that's how you quickly learn.
Yeah, he learns it quickly. And yes, let's just go back to that name of Chola. I'm sure, Radhika, you would have heard the Ponniyin Selvan movies, brilliance, and everywhere that has come across. That's so much of a true heart, Tamil heartland culture. And yes, the Ponniyin Selvan, all the clan, all the dynasty was about the Cholargal, was about the Chola Veerans. It is all there. So that's how they played against the Kaziranga Rhinos. And today, even with Vijayanagara being a big empire and a dynasty in Karnataka, they have faltered in the defense. And their court has been, or rather their fort has been demolished by Palani Raiders. They are taken
Red out.
the
1 point. Palani
on the
Tuskers.
shoulders.
Aman
And thankfully they put him down in the right direction.
provided an opportunity, they would have taken him to the bench and,
Yeah.
given the leg.
And I love the way they put him down. They put him down safely. They did not bang him on the mat. Nicely
Already
done. See,
enough damage has been done, Naveen.
already. And see, that's our Tamil boys. We might look tall, dark, but we are handsome, we are smart. Yeah, that's what we are.
This is, at last there is some empty raid coming in. So Palani Tuskers, they invaded the, map of Vijayanagara Veers throughout.
Yeah, very much. Today they've looked very clueless. They have to go back. There is a lot of memories of this match. And also, finally, Anand Dogre is trying to be a raider. He's been successful. 2 more points. Sami Appan will be
3
making
points.
notes of all this in his mind.
Number 11,
Super raid!
out.
Anand Dogre! Right!
Now look at that, a hand touch and a far corner and an ankle hold, everything has been escaped.
Yeah.
He's playing for 2, but he gets 3, is it?
Yeah, I think because of his height, he could reach the midline. I think what, Radhika, this is the second do-or-die raid for Palani Tuskers in the entire match. And that is the last raid also of the match. And thankfully, the score difference stays at 30 only. And make it 29! Make it 29, Sudhakar!
1 point.
For the first time has been pinned down. That's the last raid of the match. Finally, something to cheer about for the Vijayanagara Veers. 54 to them, 25 to the Vijayanagara Veers. Palani Tuskers win this by a big margin of 29 points, the boys in green. I think Radhika, Vijayanagara Veers need to go back and sit with their coach and agree and understand to whatever his plans are, isn't it?
Absolutely, they don't have a set starting seven, especially in defense. I think that they need to work a lot, of course, before getting into the next match.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a very good point. You need to have your set 7, and if not, always the winning combination will not be onto the breakfast table every morning. You need to have a very, very correct and an exact set 7. And also the substitution should come in specific time and specific places, specific positions. Not like just pack of cards substituting everybody. They have a lot of questions to answer, the Vijayanagara Veers. But the boys in double, yeah. Victory வந்து அவங்க காலடியில வந்து சேர்ந்திருக்கு is what I can say. Victory is come and fallen on their feet. They'll be really happy. They'll be really happy. They also want to have a photograph. Yeah, why not? Why not? Memories always last long, and photographs will tell a lot of story. The scorecard tells a lot of story. And even the raid points also. Just the raid points is also more than the Vijayanagara Veers. So that's all you want to conclude it on, Radhika, isn't it? Because the tackle points, they never came.
I mean, they came only in the second half, I believe. So before that, they were everywhere. I think a
Yeah,
defense, is the fourth position should be, starting seven. They should be going a long way rather than, shuffling the defense every single time.
yeah,
They
I
can
know.
change
And
the Raiders possible, but not the
yeah,
defense.
yeah, very much. And why only Tamil and Kannada? We talking Tamil and Kannada every time Palani and Vijayanagar Veers face. Let me also bring along Telugu. You go on in Telugu and say what did the Palani Tuskers do? Just one or two lines in Telugu. I love to hear that from you.
Oh, Palani Tuskers now. Okay, Telugulo చెప్పాలి.
అవును. మరి నేను ఇప్పుడు తమిళ్లో కన్నడలో మాట్లాడిన తర్వాత మీరు తెలుగులో మాట్లాడారు కదా ఇప్పుడు. Come on, go for it.
I think, defense on ఎవరు other than that, Raiders ఎంతమంది చేసిన తప్పు లేదు. బట్ ఆ డిఫెన్స్ పెట్టాలంటే తప్ప, ఆ కోఆర్డినేషన్ అనేది వర్కౌట్ అవ్వదు ఖచ్చితంగా.
Yeah, rightly put across. Rightly put across. All Radhika was just saying is that coordination in that defense, especially the cover defense of Palani Tuskers. That was very, very dangerous for the Vijayanagara Veers. Let's have a South derby. Come on, bring in a Telugu team. Bring in team from Kerala. We all have the resources. But yeah, Vijayanagara Veers need to find a lot of answers against this man, Sudhakar. 13 raid points in that total, 14 raids that he's put. 92% his rate conversion. That's brilliant, and he will take it both hands any day.
And before this match, his strike rate was around 85. But then this match gave him more confidence.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is the man, Gokula Kandan. The combination that he put across with Mugilan, it is a fabulous, fabulous one. High five for him. 5 points that came in even in that first half, along with that 11 total tackle points. So yes, average out rate is 45%, probably assisted in a lot of defensive tackle points as well, and that is also considered as an attempt on the tackle, the assist. Right, that's all it is for the Palani Tuskers and the Vijayanagara Veers. We close the day here, and tomorrow, first match is Kaziranga Rhinos taking on the Tadoba Tigers. Can they get their first win at 9 a.m.? Will be a big question, and we'll take a short little break. Before that, please do come back for the Palani Tuskers and Vijayanagara Veers post-match presentation along with Harshit. Yeah, probably he'll be taking the Hindi lines up, as we had Tamil, Telugu, Kannada, everything in this match. Tomorrow, Kaziranga Rhinos will have to find out a language of victory. I don't know what that is going to be against the Tadoba Tigers. Thank you so much. This is Navin Shori signing off in Tamil and Kannada, and Radhika Reddy signing off in Telugu. See you guys. See you tomorrow.
Tuskers outplayed the Vijayanagara Veers in all the aspects. Welcome to the post-match presentation of match number 20. And in the presentation today, we have our very own superstar, Ashwin Subramaniam, Head of Content, Elevate India Sports. A huge welcome in the post-match. And we would like to thank our partners Dream 11, broadcast partner, Fan Code Physio partner, UEM, our associate partner, Swaraj Tractors. और बहुत ही बेहतरीन ये मुकाबला रहा पलनी टस्कर्स के लिए. अच्छी तरह से खेले हैं और अच्छी जीत यहाँ पर प्राप्त की है with the score of 54-25. शुरुआत करते हैं अवार्ड्स की. स्टार्ट करेंगे बेस्ट रीडर के साथ और बेस्ट रीडर रहे अपनी टीम के सर्वश्रेष्ठ खिलाड़ी पलनी टस्कर्स से सुधाकर फॉर स्कोरिंग 13 पॉइंट्स. एंड लेट्स हैव अ ग्लिम्स. Now the time for the best defender. He is very consistent in his power. Palani Tuskers, Gokulanan scoring 5 points. And let's have a look. और इस मुकाबले में हमने बहुत सारे एक्स्ट्राऑर्डिनरी मूव ऑफ द मैच देखे. बट कबड्डी कमाल अवार्ड जाएगा पलनी टस्कर्स के संजीवी को. और आइए आपको वो शानदार मूव दिखाते हैं. और डे 4 बहुत ही बेहतरीन और डिसिप्लिन के साथ रहा. तो चलिए अब समय है बेस्ट टेक्निकल ऑफिशियल ऑफ द डे. और ये अवार्ड जाएगा सागर पंचाल को. और आप सभी दर्शकों को भी बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद इतना सारा प्यार देने के लिए. दिस इज ऑल फ्रॉम द पोस्ट मैच प्रेजेंटेशन ऑफ मैच नंबर 20.
கபடி கிரவுண்டில் விளையாட்டு ஹலோ ஹீரோ ஹோண்டா சாவி ஒன்று எங்கள் கிட்டே இருக்குது. யாராவது வந்து வாங்கிக்கலாம். அடையாளம் வந்து கத்தி, சில்வர் கத்தி.